juicer today. Let me juices. Oh, there we go. Good morning, good morning. Look how pink my hair was. Done my hair last night. Oh my goodness. Let me get the chat up. Good morning, everyone. Tomorrow we're off to Edinburgh. I'm dead excited, actually. I'm really quite excited. So I'll go tomorrow and get packed lunch stuff, and then I've got a video to do for Liv. I've got Liv's video to do. I'll do that tomorrow. Let me get the sound down. Let me see. Heather and Marshall, good morning, my lovely ladies in Vegas. It's Marshall, lovely Marshall. Good morning, Marshall. I love the picture of the wee babies, especially what the wee babies got up to the other morning. The wee babies, if you didn't know, are the kitty cats. And while Heather and Marshall slept, the kitty cats had an absolute great time, didn't they? They were tearing up toilet paper, wipes. I loved Lee. I was like, look at that. They just went to town, didn't they? The wee kitty cats. In fact, I've been looking after my brother's cat. I'm not long home from clapping into a beautiful cat. Her name's Flashy. And she loves her Auntie Linda. So I was up seeing her this morning. Nearly poked my eye out in my glasses there. My goodness. To clean them because they're always oily. It was a whole roll of toilet paper. Oh, but it's cute. It's cute unless it was back in, when was it? 2020. When did we start the pandemic? 2021, was it? No, it was before that. 2020. Unless it was back then, because the toilet roll was like gold. Sky. Good morning, my lovely Sky. Moon, good morning to you. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like my videos. That makes my day. Thank you so much. Listen, now, I'm thinking about actually applying to Hollywood here. I'm actually thinking about maybe I'm doing the wrong thing, and maybe I should be applying to Hollywood here to be the next Aqua woman, actually. Have a lovely sleep, Marshall. Give Heather a cuddle for me, and thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I feel as if now, after watching Amber on the stand yesterday, I'm thinking I'm in the wrong profession. I could actually get a job working with Aquaman. So I could be a better Aquawoman, which she is, because her acting skills yesterday in the courtroom were absolute pants. Let me just say that. By God, that lassie was trying to squeeze a cry out. Pip, good morning, my lovely Pip. She was trying to squeeze a cry out, so she was, Amber, yesterday in the trial. And there was no tears whatsoever. All I need to do is think about a dog limping or something. I'd lose it. Like that in the stand. It was the worst acting I think I've ever seen in my life. Sky, if she can get a job in Hollywood, look, I'm a better actress, I think. Did you? Laranda, I hope I'm saying your name right, Laranda. Good morning. Yeah, it's the worst acting I've ever seen in my whole life. Come on now. There you go. All these films, there's been a co-host that have carried her, basically. It's the worst acting I've ever seen. And I had to clean Johnny. Johnny was pooing himself. Lady, come on now, lady. Johnny was pooing himself, did you just say there? Amber, did you just say Johnny's pooing himself? Will we bring up the picture of the poo in the bed? Will we bring that picture back up with the poo in the bed, Amber? And she also said, yes, he poos himself, and I take the blame. Oh, I can see what's coming here. Can you see what's going to come here? Can you see what's going to happen here? Oh, yes, he poos himself, and I take the blame for it. Right. You know she's going to say, as coming up, she's going to say, it was Johnny that pooed his own bed. Left it there and I've took the blame for it. No, no, no. No. Right. I've been in plenty bad moods in my time, right? I swear to God. Look, I'm going to vent, right? I've been in absolute. Sometimes I've woke up in terrible moods, right? I've woke up in one hell of a bloody mood in the morning, and not once have I thought to myself, do you know what I'm going to do now? I'm just going to pull my pants down and just shit in my own bed. That's how fed up I am. I'm just going to shit on my own bed. Right? No, come on. I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on that. Just mark my words. Mark my words. Because I could see it happening. Yes, he does. He actually poos himself, and I've got to clean Johnny up. I've got to clean. Listen, see if the man pooed himself, I'd be happy to clean Johnny up. See if that ever happens again. Send Johnny to my house. I will make him squeaky clean, the man. I'll run a nice wee bath for him, stuff like that. I'll look after him. My God. I was like desperate. I was rubbing my eyes watching her testimony. And I'm thinking, I hope the jury are watching what we're watching here. Come on now, that's just terrible. Terrible. And someone pointed out this morning, I can't take credit for this, but she's absolutely right. And it's a lady that's famous in the UK. Her name is Jodie Marsh, right? She was a model, lovely looking lassie, right? And she was a victim of domestic violence by a few people, right? And she said, see, if she was in a courtroom, she says, and her domestic abuser was directly across from her, she says, not only would I not go into the court, I would need a screen up, or I would need something, because I couldn't look at him, because he would trigger the hell out of me, right? She says, that's point number one. Point number two is, if someone had said to me, right, tell me about the good times. She says, my partner used to domestic slap me about. She says, there'd be no good times. There'd be no, oh, it used to be good in the beginning. He was a bastard for day one. For day one, he was a bastard. So, there's so many. I was in love with him. He took me. What a great guy Johnny was. What a great guy in the beginning. Johnny was a marvellous guy. Marvellous guy. He was absolutely marvellous, wasn't he? Took me to the island. Treated me like a princess. Wanted for nothing. Very romantic. Right. Now, if somebody's, I'm going to go, do you know what? See, for day one, I knew that there was something wrong with him. He's, you know what I mean? He wasn't nice. It was on act. When it was on act, he was trying to act nice. I remember saying, oh, he was very romantic. What the hell? Sandy, good morning. Sandy, I'm waiting on this today. If you heard that little one, yes, he actually poos himself. Johnny actually poos himself, so he doesn't. I've got to take the blame for it. Take the blame for him pooing his own pants. Who's wearing the pants? You in his pants while he's pooing. You're taking it. So the only way she's taking the blame for it is if her next thing is going to be, it was actually Johnny that done that to his own bed. Johnny just got up and done that to his own bed one morning because he was fed up. He was fed up and he just thought, you know what, I'm just going to take a dump right here. I'm not going to walk to the luxury bathroom. I'm not going to walk to my luxury bathroom with the, what do you call it, bidet. I'm not going to walk to my bidet this morning. I'm just going to take a dump right here. That's the mood I'm in. Right. No, I'm waiting on that. I'm waiting on that. See, when that happens, I'm going to laugh at the ridiculousness of it. Oh, Pippa's fighting his wee nap. Sandy, I'm thinking about applying to Hollywood now because I think I'm a better actress, knowing my wee ASMR videos and stuff like that, my wee roleplay videos. I think my wee roleplay videos are way better than what we've seen on the stand yesterday. Oh, I'm full of business today. It's really riled me up. it's riled me up a bit. Celia, good morning, my lovely Celia. I'm a wee bit riled with it. Couldn't get over it. I was, do you know, I actually came off it like that because I couldn't, I was like, I can't listen to her anymore. I can't listen to her. And I turned it off for about 30 seconds. Then I thought, no, I need to hear what she's saying now. What she's saying now. I went back and she was like, she was trying to get a cry out. She was trying to get a cry out. She couldn't get one out. She couldn't get a good greet out. She couldn't get a cry out. What the hell's going on? Listen, I just hope the jury have got some sense about them. And The doctor that was on before her, that doctor was hell of a bias, don't you think? Is it just me? Right, I'm thinking that doctor was very, very biased, actually. And they were right when they cross-examined her. It was all about, when she was talking about domestic violence, it was always about women that were getting domestic violence with the hands of men. Right, she wasn't talking about sometimes it can be like men that get the domestic violence. Sometimes that happens. Oh, she was all, listen, but £500 an hour? That woman, £500 an hour? 1 hour, £500. I was like, my God, that's probably what I get in a month. £500 an hour, 1 hour for 500. Listen, see if they said to me, come on and see unicorns. Oh, aye, there's unicorns, definite unicorns in Scotland, aye. Aye, let me tell you a long, long, long story about the unicorns that are in Glasgow. Lots of, what time's it? Right, this is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We'll go right through to 9 o'clock tonight. I tell you this story. Right, she was on the stand for a few days. £500 an hour? What the hell's going on with the world? Starving people out there, and there's things like this happening. I was all riled up going, I couldn't get to sleep last night. I was lying thinking, she's going to say that he pooed his own bed. I bet you that's what's going to happen. She's going to say that's what he done. He pooed it. He pooed his own bed, and then he was in a fit of rage with the poo in his bed that he cut his own finger off. So she's going to say that. That's what I was going to bed last night thinking. And even up with swimming, I was still going, swimming, like, I was still swimming thinking about it, like that. I was still thinking about it this morning when I got up. So, and anyway, I got on the phone to my mum. I was like, Mum, did you see that yesterday and that? And she was going, it was terrible, wasn't it? She says, that girl was acting. I was like, right. Finlay, yes, good afternoon. Good morning. Yes, Finlay, good morning. What a laugh, though. I mean, if anything, as keen as a giggle in the court. Her makeup's and her hair. Who's doing her hair? Right, maybe that's a fashion. I'm an old lady, right? I mean, I'm 50, right? I don't know the best things in fashion now. But see this hot putting the hair out of your face like that? When you're in the court, that looks bad for a few reasons. Because, one, you're hiding yourself. It's a shield. You don't want the jury to see you. You're shielding yourself. But then, Finlay, no, I've got enough moderators, and someone's got to be a very, very close friend before I make them. I hope you understand. So, and then she's got the plaits in, like a wee girl and stuff like that. Like, look at me, I'm dead innocent. I would never do anything wrong. Raffy girl, good morning, my Raffy girl. Oh, Raffy girl, I'm going off. I'm going off in one with this Johnny Depp trial now. I'm going off in it. I couldn't get over what I was in my bed watching it last night, and I was like, is empty buying this? Is empty buying this? I was even looking around my own room. Is there empty here that's buying this nonsense? Empty buying this nonsense? It's happening on this telly. And she's looking at him, she's going, yes, Johnny Depp was fabulous. Fabulous. Very, very thoughtful. Kind, generous, loving, great father, great role model, actor, friend. Oh, we would spend all night just talking about stuff and loving each other. And oh, it would be just like us for 3 days, absolutely 3 days, us having a great time. All the rest. Right, say somebody's as a domestic abuser. You're not going to say that. You're going to say, see, at the beginning he was acting and act as if he was a nice guy, and then he turned out to be a terrible guy. He's a fabulous father. She was calling him a bad father last week. Oh, Raffy girl, see the acting that she done yesterday. The acting, as I say, the thing that got me was the whole poo thing. She went, yes, and sometimes Johnny did actually poo himself, she says, and I would take the blame for it and clean him up. You would take the blame for pooing in his pants? And then I thought, no, no, she's going to turn around now and say that that poo picture is Johnny Depp's poo. Right? That's what she's going to say. I'm telling you now, that's what she's going to say. That Johnny woke up one morning and was just pissed off and just thought, you know what? I'm not going to the luxury bathroom over there. No chance. I'm just going to take one right here on my own bed. Look, come on. Come on now, Amber. And she must have thought to herself, I'd done a great job on that witness box. Look at me, I was fabulous. Everybody's buying it. Everybody, look at them all, they're all looking at me buying it. If I was the jury, my eyebrows would be telling a story like that. What the hell? My eyebrows wouldn't be able to lie. What's going on here? I wouldn't be like, oh, what a shame. Oh. What a shame. Oh, what a shame. No, I'd be like, come on now. Come on. I'm just hoping that this jury are watching what's going on here. And that biased doctor, she was as biased as, I've never seen a doctor as biased as what she was. Sky, the thing is, you could tell it was an act. It was as if she was reading for a script. It was as if she was reading for a script, the lassie. She wasn't talking, no, how Johnny was talking, well, Johnny was talking the way Johnny talks, you know what I mean? And it was quite genuine, I would say, open and genuine. She sounded as if she was reading for some kind of bloody script that was going on. She's got it all memorised. She's sitting at night in her bed memorising what she's going to, I should put a wee cry, a wee arrow there, and I'm right, burst out crying. Right. Oh, she was trying her best to get a good cry out. She couldn't do it. She couldn't do it. She couldn't do it, so... But that's what, I'm telling you, that's what they're going to say. It was Johnny that done that in his own bed. That's what they're going to say. And now... Oh, God almighty. See, listen, but I went in my bed like, I can't believe this rubbish. And then I'm thinking, see the jury actually buy this. See if the jury actually buy this. And also, she's doing a bad thing for people that are victims of domestic abuse. She is. She's making a mockery. That's what she's doing, in my opinion, of people that are subject to domestic abuse. And her hair's terrible. I don't know who's telling her to do her hair like that. Fix your hair, Amber. Do your hair yourself, you lazy git. There you are. Do your hair yourself. Get it in a ponytail. Just stop it with all this. Oh, I don't know, this weird hairstyle that's going on. Somebody's, oh, you look fabulous. See, this is it. They've got all these people going, oh, you look great. May I just say that you're the best actress I've ever seen. Better than Marilyn. Way better than Marilyn Monroe. You're the best actress ever. Somebody's doing that to her, isn't they? Somebody's saying that to her. I'd be going, no, you know, definitely. Better than Marilyn? You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Marilyn could act better in her sleep. So anyway, I'm can't wait for it to start again. I'm wound up. I won't be watching Aquaman, Sky. I won't, because she's still in it. See if they took her out completely, I'd watch it. But I'm not watching it, no. And I was going to go to the theatre and everything. I'd have done all of that if she wasn't in it, but I am not, I'm not going to watch it. And it's going to hurt me because you know how much I love Aquaman. I do love a bit of Aquaman, you know that. I've got Jason in my kitchen, but I will not watch it with her. Because see, if it was a man that was abusing a woman, I wouldn't be going, do you know what? I'm just going to watch that film. I wouldn't be watching that film either. And she's not only admitted hitting him. Oh, I just hit you though. I didn't punch you, but I did hit you. She's admitted that. It's in the recordings. I did hit you though, didn't I? I did. So she's a confessed abuser, so she is. So there's no chance. I'm no anything to do with that. Nothing. Sandy, you see what they do? I don't know if he's aware of like Casey Anthony and Jodie Arias and girls like that. And what happens is, see, when it comes to trial, they try to make them look as innocent as possible, right? Because they know the evidence is absolutely going to blow them out of the water. But Jodie Arias was awful. She had her hair brown again. She had big glasses on, no makeup, and sat as if she was dead innocent, looked butter. But I couldn't stab somebody. Couldn't do it. You know, all of that. But I can see it all. No, Pip, she's getting heckled. She's getting heckled to hell outside the courtroom. Michelle, good morning. Outside the courtroom, there's people all Johnny, Johnny, I love you, Johnny. Johnny, have my children. Johnny, I love you, Johnny. Come to the bungalow, Johnny. Right, and then Amber gets out her camera going, why did you need to poop on the bed? Amber, why did you poop on the bed? There's all that. But we can see what's going to happen now. She's going to say it was him. She was going to say it was him. Santa Fe, lovely Santa Fe. Good morning. I hope you've got nice weather. Oh, well, it'll be the middle of the night there. It's horrible here again. Look, I hope it picks up tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm taking you to Edinburgh. We're going to Edinburgh tomorrow. So, there you are. That's what's, look. It's all I've thought about. And I've been like, what time's it now? God, it's no into 3 o'clock our time. The trial doesn't start to 3 o'clock our time. And I'm like, what time's it now? God, we've still got a few hours. What can I do? I could do housework, but I can't be bothered with that either. Oh, Sky, he looks handsome in every movie. Even when he was dressed up as, what's his face? Edward Scissorhands, he was looks good. Even when he was getting sucked up into the roof of Nightmare on Elm Street, the guy was good looking. Guy's always been good looking. But we've not really got to hear his personality, but see, his personality is shone through in this trial, where normal people that have said that he treated them with respect and very good and generous and really, really nice to people. Whereas we've got the other hand that, remember, some man on the plane had went up to Amber and said, you know, Johnny does love you. And she went, why are you even speaking to me? Don't speak to me. Right, we've got that. We've got that. Now, see, this is it. It's driving me nuts already, and already I'm bloody drove nuts. But no, I will not be watching my Aquaman. Because she's in it. I'm not doing it. I wouldn't have done it if it was like I'm a male, so I'm not doing it because it's a female. I don't agree with that. Anyway, domestic violence is not on. And trying to ruin a man's career in life. I hope Elon and James are embarrassed. Do you know what though? See, when I think I can't remember. I think it was Sophie. Right, Aquaman. She's been with my Aquaman, and you know that I fancy him. She's been with Johnny Depp, who I also love, and Elon Musk, the 3 guys that I really, really want in life. I think she's doing it deliberately. I think so, allegedly. Style, good morning to you. I'm talking about the trial yesterday, the Amber and Johnny trial. Now, people might disagree with me. This is just my opinion of it. I do watch a lot of trials. I must admit, I'll watch a lot of trials, interrogation videos, body language things, all of that kind of stuff. And when Johnny was testifying, I was just looking at the way he was talking and his demeanour and stuff like that, and it came across very good that he was genuine. He was like a genuine guy. And hers, it's the worst acting I've ever seen in my life. Michelle, good morning to you. Good morning. It's the worst acting I've ever seen in my life. It's the terrible acting. I mean, it's not even good. It's not even good acting. It's not even good. It sounds as if she's reading from a script. See, when you listen to it, it sounds as if she's memorised the script in her head and she's ticking off the boxes as she's going along. It doesn't sound in any way plausible, genuine, fluent. It doesn't. It seems fabricated to hell. Her version of the story, in my opinion. This is all my opinion, of course, but it sounds fabricated to hell. And this latest one, I mean, it had me spitting out my hot chocolate last night. Well, it was Bovril actually. Bovril's like a beef drink. Sometimes I like to have that before I go to my bed. It had me nearly spitting that out last night when I heard her saying, yes, he liked to actually poo. No, he didn't like. He actually pooed himself, and I would take the blame and clean him up. No, no. And right, and see my ex-husband, right? I was with my ex-husband. I was only 11 and he was 12 when we met, right? So a bit history, right? Now, see if he was to take a huge big dump on my bed, there's no chance I'd go, oh, that's all right, darling. MD asks, I done that. I'd be like, you clatty beep. Get that cleaned up right now. What the? No. So anyway, that's what look, and I can't wait for it to come back on. I can't wait for Johnny's lawyer. I hope Johnny's lawyer is on form. Oh, Johnny's lawyer, I hope you're watching this. I hope you're watching this. Oh, see when Johnny's lawyer takes her, I'm getting a big box of popcorn. That's what I'm going to just sit and go like that with the popcorn. So she is this because she is one, Sky. That's because she's one big giant poo. One big giant poo. See, this Pip, look, and our wee guy doesn't do that either. Pip, what she's going to say, right, and mark my words, she's going to say, that picture of the poo in the bed was Johnny. Johnny done that. We woke up one morning and he was absolutely raging. Raging. So much so that he decided to do a poo on his side of the bed. Not on her side of the bed. I'm just going to poo right here on my side of the bed. So that when I go to my bed to sleep, there might be a smell still of the poo. Right. Oh, come on. And I love Jason Momoa so much. As you probably know, I love Jason Momoa. I loved the Aquaman movie before I knew all of this. But I can't watch it again. I can't do it because I won't give them the numbers. I won't give them the view. I won't give them the cinema ticket. I will not do it. Until they remove her. See if they remove her completely, I'll watch it. But there's no way I'm giving money to that. No chance. And I wonder who's going to come. I wonder who's going to be here. I wonder if Elon Musk or that James Franco or who else was it that she had the leg here? Elon Musk, James Franco, Aquaman. I don't know who. I don't know if she had the leg or Aquaman, but there was talk. There was talk. So who knows who she's going to get? But see, whoever she does get. She's been telling them all the same story. But look, I'm nowhere all the time. But I could tell that was a script that she was reading yesterday. That was a script. And to me, it just sounded so fake. I was like, come on now. Come on. I think Johnny Depp actually laughed a wee bit. See, when the poo thing's going, I think Johnny Depp actually let out a wee giggle. Because I think him and his lawyers knew, look at this arsehole. Look at this. I think they knew, you know what she's going to say? She's going to say that I pooed my own bed. See, if you're going to poo your bed, you'd poo under the covers, but oops, it was a wee accident during the night there. I thought it was a fart and it came out and it was a shart. Do you know what I mean? Be inside your bed, you wouldn't be doing it on top of your bedding. That's it, I'm just going to do that's the way I feel the day. I'm just going to sit down on my own bed. There you go. Feel better now. Anyway. Do you know what I watched this morning that had me giggling though? This is it. She's beautiful looking, but she's evil inside, in my opinion. Yes, Jason's income's going to suffer as well, because with her false allegations, in my opinion, she's ruined a lot of people's lives. In fact, Johnny, the whole reason Johnny's doing this, it's not for the money. The guy's got cash. His daughter and his son was getting approached by other children in the school. I don't know if it's the school yard or some kids at school anyway were saying things. Do you know what I mean? Kids can be right cruel. And he wanted to clear his name. So I think, see if Johnny wins, I think that he'll give all that money to charity. I think that's what will happen. The charity that she was supposed to give the money, look, as people forgetting that as well. The charity, see if she was a YouTuber, she would be getting, if she was a YouTuber, she would be getting hell off everybody. She was meant to give this charity 3.5 million, and she gave them 300,000 and pocketed the rest. I think they were only married a couple of years, Pip. Yeah, Jason will be rich. Seeing that Jason's next video, I'll watch the hell out it, right? I'll watch it doubly. I'll watch it doubly, so I will. But that's it. There's so many people. I mean, look at Johnny Depp's wee pal, Isaac. Isaac was great on the stand. Isaac was like and he had the kind of New York, I love the New York accent. See the New York accent, and he was from Boston, I think. And Isaac had this great wee accent and stuff like that. And he seemed like a great friend as well. You know, he was hilarious. He was absolutely hilarious. But he broke down in tears, actual tears, because what he had witnessed his friends going through with this witch. Michelle, she was. Look, I think she'd have planned for the beginning, and this is what I'm thinking. I've got a hair somewhere. It could be dangling from a piercing. I think she'd have planned all along. I see a pattern here, and it's very wealthy men is the pattern that seems to be going on here. Now, she was married to, they threw that out yesterday. I was hoping they were going to let that in. The Johnny Depp's lawyers were just ready to talk about our previous wife, Amber Heard's previous wife, and there was some kind of domestic violence going on there, right? So they tried to kind of bring that in yesterday, but the judges overruled it, so they'll no get to hear that. But then I think she's seen Johnny and she's thought, you know what, see a couple of years, I'll be able to divorce him and get all this cash, and I'll get publicity, and I'll be in films and all of this, and I can have a great big wedding, all of this stuff. I think that was what's happening there. And for the minute she married him, she was already planning how she was going to get out and get all his money. I see that island. I'm actually after his island. I want his island, and I want the pants he's wearing. I want all his cash. I think that's what she was after. And then no sooner had she said that she was separating from him, and then it was Elon Musk, you know, the richest man on earth. Let's just go Elon Musk and get all his money. He better watch himself, because Black Widow comes to mind. A Black Widow comes to mind, like the spider. That comes to mind to me here. Yeah, I could never be that kind of wife anyway, because all she thinks about is herself. And her entourage as well. I mean, remember in the beginning, apparently she treated her sister like a dog. She treated her sister like a dog. Be treating your sister like a dog. My girls love each other. My girls would never treat each other like dogs. Yeah, see, it's on. No, that's another thing. There's no. I was saying to a guy up the swimming. I was talking about this. That's like, see that, like, and Johnny Depp was on drugs. Did you know that he was on cocaine? Yes, he was on cocaine, and he was on speed, and he done a bit of ecstasy, some mushrooms. He was done mushrooms, and all the rest of it. Right? We all knew that. We've all known that he was in Nightmare on Elm Street. That's like somebody saying, "Did you know that Ozzy Osbourne took drugs?" Did he? I didn't know Ozzy took drugs. Of course, they're petri dishes of men. They've had every kind of narcotic under the sun. It's amazing they're still alive. That doesn't make you a domestic abuser. You know, they've been having all these narcotics all these years. That's no, oh my God, I feel differently about him now. Right? I feel differently now that I've known that he's done a bit of cocaine. No, no. That's what happens in Hollywood, unfortunately. If I was in Hollywood, I wouldn't be taking any of that stuff, that's for sure. Because I'd go off my... I know that my brain and stuff like that, I would end up crazy. I would end up flying. Look at me, I can fly. I'm like Dumbo. Splat. That'd be me. I'd jump off a bloody roof or something like that. Anna, does she? Did I say good morning to you, Anna? Yes. Yeah, so she's got previous, but they weren't allowed that yesterday. I was like, oh, here we go. Because the lawyer briefly mentioned it was to the doctor about Amber's marriage to the woman, and objection right away, and it got tossed out. But see, but even without that testimony and that thing, I was watching it like, oh my God, I can't believe she said that. It's empty. I would love to see the jury's face. It's empty buying this. Johnny Depp just had his head down like that, which I'm glad of. Don't give her any attention. Don't even give her any attention. Pretend she's not even there. That'd be the worst thing for her, wouldn't it? See, if everybody was pretending she wasn't there, that would be hell for her. She wants everybody, oh, we're not worthy. You're the best. You're the best. Let me do your hair for you. Let me do your hair. Here, take my island. Take my island. Do you want me to shit in my own pants and then, you know... So it's going to be good today. Tomorrow I'm taking you to Edinburgh, so I might talk about it briefly in the car. I don't think that they're not doing the court on Fridays though. I don't know why that is. They're stopping on a Thursday. So today is probably the last day until Monday. But it's going to be look, I'm hoping that the jury see what we see. See what we see, and I'm not just looking at it through, oh, I absolutely love Johnny Depp, right? See if you know, if the evidence, and if I thought for a second that Johnny Depp actually did do all these terrible things, I'd be like, I'm never watching another Johnny Depp film in my life. See, I've got diagnosis. They're still diagnosing me. Actually, I'm still getting diagnosed, and I'm still waiting an appointment for my psychologist. I'm still waiting on that appointment, but my therapist that I was in says I've got PTSD from like abandonment issues and stuff like that, from when I was a wee girl, and you know, I had to spend a lot of time in hospital, and the only company I kind of got was when doctors and nurses were sticking needles down my spine and bad stuff was happening to me and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I've got things like that that's wrong with me, but I've not had a. She's saying that she definitely knows I've got that, but there's other stuff that I've probably got. And as Sophie says as well, I've got the reading thing that sometimes I can miss a full paragraph of writing. And sometimes it looks as if the words are backwards, or an A looks like an E, and numbers are jumbled. All that. So I've got a lot of stuff going on. I think I can talk about mental illness, because, you know, I have got a lot of mental illness myself here. Yeah, see, there's treatment. There is treatment that you can get to help you, but some people, there was, oh God, I've got an itch in my back and I can't get it right. Wait a minute, Tiggy. Hold on, sorry. There. What was I going to say? Yeah, I watched this program and it was a lady that was a schizophrenic, and she does interviews, and she's on YouTube and stuff like that, and she's medicated and stuff like that, right? But she still sees hallucinations, but the medication helps her sort out what's a hallucination and what isn't a hallucination. And she said that she's got quite a few different hallucination that she's had for years and years. One of them is, see the clown from It? She says it's that. She says, and that seems to pop up if I see a colour red. See, if I see the colour red, all of a sudden this hallucination will appear of this clown. She says, but the scariest one is like a lady with long black hair that tries to stab her and things like that. But once she's treated, she knows she can still see the hallucinations. The hallucinations are still there, but she can determine in her own brain, right, that's a hallucination, and this is real. This is real here. The umbrella guy. I'll need to look at that. See, I know I couldn't. That's I've got too much empathy. Is it empathy? I've got too much. You know, as I say, I see a dog or something limping by the window. I'm like, I'm never going to recover for this. Never going to recover for seeing that dog limping. It's going to be in my brain forever. That's what I'm like. See, this is it. See, when I went to therapy, when I went to therapy, I was like, I'm an open book, because there's no point me going in and not telling how I'm feeling. And I was a bit embarrassed at first, because I remember last year I tried to do something very stupid that I would never do again, and I was kind of embarrassed, plus worried that they're going to go, right, that's it, hen, you're coming, we're locking you up. Right, I thought, oh my God, they might do that if I'd be. But I thought, there's no point me going to therapy if I'm not going to tell them my truth and why I'm there. And I wouldn't be getting the help that I need, and I needed help. I really did need help last year. I needed to go and see someone, because I thought, I can't afford to be doing that kind of thing, and who knows, the next time maybe I wouldn't be able to stop the thing that was happening. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to say here. So I did, and I went and I told the therapist everything. And I said, there's no chance I would be doing that again. And I told my kids, so that they know so I could not do that to my family. I could not do that to my babies. But I wasn't in the right frame of mind. And see, when you're in that frame of mind, at the time I was thinking, I'm bringing everyone down. I'm bringing the whole family down. They're all better off without me. They're better off without me. I just bring everybody down. They might cry for a day or two, but they'll bounce back. And I will. See, when I think about it now, I'm like, what the hell was I thinking? Why that? But this is it. This is my brain. Some days I'm good. Like today, I'm good. And some days I'm very, very low. But I'd never get as low as what I was back then. If I did feel that low, I'd be on the phone to 999 saying, somebody needs to come and get me, I'm going to do something. Ashley, I cannot believe this. Ashley, I was like watching her yesterday going, that's a script. She's got it memorised, it's a script. It's not even fluently talking. She's not even fluently talking like that. It's as if it's a script she's got in her. And by God, I'm a better actress. Let me just, who is it I need to contact for this Aquaman movie? Because I think they're missing something here. I could be Mira or whatever their name is. Only I've got pink hair. Come on now, look. And I think look, we should have someone a bit plumper with Aquaman. I think we should show, you know, to the plumper ladies. Let's get some plump ladies in some action movies here. Come on. I can't even. I was shouting at my phone last night in bed. I was going, oh, come on. No way. I was doing all that to my phone last night. Oh no, I was doing all that loud. My son must be like, what the hell's mum watching in there? Oh, you're joking. I was doing all that. See, well, see if I was to take any kind of hallucination, I would. Mine would be like really bad. Mine would be like the devil and all that as well. I don't know, Anna. I've never done any hallucination. That's one thing that is good about my brain. I've not done any of that. I did have an imaginary friend when I was a wee girl, though. I don't know if that's a hallucin, but that's why I couldn't take any of the kind of drugs. If I did take, I would take a bad trip because my imagination is through the bloody roof anyway. Dr. Curry was a great doctor. That quack is the only word to describe that quack that gets £500 an hour. That was just on the stand that thinks that only domestic violence happens to women. Basically, she was as biased as hell. You could see cha-ching, cha-ching. She's looking at her clock going, I could probably milk this for another couple of hours. I mean, I think this was get a couple of days out of this trial, £500 an hour. She'll be away to Mauritius today, that woman. She'll be away to the Seychelles. Passing Johnny's Island. Oh, Michelle, I'll give you a great bit. This is the bit I've been talking about. This is the bit that sticks out in my brain today. She was saying, yes, and Johnny, he used to poo himself, so he did. He used to poo himself, and I used to take the blame and clean him up. Right. I know where she's going. She's going to say that it was actually Johnny that pooed his own bed. So he woke up in a jealous rage over James Franco, jealous rage, and thought, that's it, I'm going to poo on my side of the bed. Poo right there. Did you ever, my imaginary friend was called Brenda. This was the thing. We didn't know him to call Brenda. This is the weird thing. We didn't know him to call Brenda. Right? Nobody called. In fact, our telly was like black and white back in that day, right? But I'm talking early 70s. Brenda, we didn't know a Brenda, and yet I had an imaginary friend called Brenda. My mum used to say, who was it that done? Who shat in that bed? It was Brenda, Mum. Mum Brenda did it. Was it Brenda that done it? Aye. It was Brenda. Brenda came in and just took a dump on the bed. She was having a bad day. Yes, this is it. See, children are very good with their past lives. I do believe in that. I do believe that your spirit can go on into other people once you're no longer here. Still believe in God though. I believe God created the spark that is us. And this is just a shell, and your spark leaves one body and goes into another body, etc. She did a bloody leg or some guy in the lift, didn't she? That James for cuddling into him. I tell you, see if I was still married and my ex-husband see me cuddling up to some guy in the lift, it would have been over. He didn't cuddling him. I wasn't smelling his shampoo. He didn't smell his shampoo. It was just a good smell. So, what was that you got on? Right. Or Elon Musk having him sneaking in the back door. Come in, nobody's in. Come on, come Elon. Looking round, shutting the door. It's a bit sus. It's a wee bit sus, is it no? And then there was Johnny Depp was like concerned because, and this Johnny Depp did say that he was sitting and some girl was like rubbing her hand and all that, right? No. If she's bisexual, so am I, right? See if a girl's rubbing my hand like that, I'm thinking I'm onto one here. I'm onto it. Oh, aye. I like your hand as well, very smooth. Oh, what shampoo is that you've got on? There is, and look, Elon Musk, I'm hoping that he comes in as a proper man and they're not all of these yes men. Oh, yes, oh, Amber's right. Oh, she came with terrible bruising. Terrible bruising. And I'm desperate for that makeup company. Was it L'Oreal or something? This is the makeup compact. Amber had to take this makeup compact everywhere to cover the bruisings on her face. The makeup companies said that's called shite on that because we didn't bring that out in 2020. I can't wait for that wee one to drop. I don't know if we don't know if he's testifying. Oh, they're no longer testing. They've had enough then. Ashley, they've had enough of the foolishness, haven't they? They've been watching the trial and thought, F that. I know they're not meant to watch the trial, but they've been watching them and like, F that. Milani Cosmetics, Milani. Yes, this Milani compact. I had to take this everywhere to cover up the bruising on my face. Right. No, and it did look like a new palette, didn't it? Because I was thinking, my God, if she had all the bruises and she was to be using it. I mean, she's not even touching pan. Elon, I wouldn't blame Elon if you need company or that. Just come to the bungalow, Elon. Just I'll come to your island next, right? You come to the bungalow and then we'll go to your island. That's that sort. And then I'll see Johnny as well. I'm a free spirit. Our lawyers should have known that on opening statements. This is the compact that Amber had to. And see, at the time I thought, who's not got a compact or women? See, if you've got your wee compact or a wee lipstick or something like that in your bag, and that's what women do usually. If you're a makeup girl, this compact proves domestic abuse. This compact here. Melania are like, oh no, we don't want our sales crashing, by the way. That's what's going to happen. Well, this is it. She does touch clothes. Pip, I know. A turtle's head appears from Amber. Oh, well, Elon's probably done the right thing then, because Elon's probably been like that. She's talking one amount of pish. Elon's lawyer's probably been like that. She's talking through her ass. But it's terrible, and I feel sorry for Jo. I mean, I'm having a laugh this morning just with the sheer disbelief in her thing. But on the serious side, this is a man's life and a man's career and his family and everything like that. And you could see the hurt, and you could feel the hurt in Johnny, whereas it's very robotic. It's very unnatural the way she's talking and stuff like that. There's no flow to her. And as I say, I watch trials I'm in that Law and Crime Network. We watch trials every day. Every week there's a new trial come. We watch them all, and we watch them all. You kind of get to see people's body language and the way they talk, if it's flowing or not, if they need to think about stuff, looking up and somebody's recollecting something, they kind of look up and stuff like that. There's certain wee things that people do that you're like, oh no, that seems as if it's right. See if they're biting their lip, it's usually they're telling a lie. They don't want the words to come out and stuff like that. So I like to watch for. I think I am a lawyer. I'm either a lawyer or an actress. I'm going to need to write to Hollywood and say, see her, by the way, you can do a lot better than that. I know. Yeah, they did try and dismiss the trial. I was awfully glad that they never got that thingy. They did try and dismiss, but I'm glad the judge went like that. No. But they'll try it again. That'll be the first time that they'll do that. They'll keep trying doing that. They'll try and do that every day because they know that she's effed. Hopefully, you never know with juries though. You never know with juries what they're thinking. But if they're anything like the normal people, I'm looking at it and thinking did that happen yesterday? So anyway, guys, I'm going to go and I'm going to tidy up a wee bit, and then I've got Flashy tonight, my beautiful wee Flashy. I've got her tonight, and then tomorrow, make sure you do a pee. Bring your packed lunch because we're going to Edinburgh tomorrow. Let's go to Edinburgh tomorrow. Some Glaswegians in Edinburgh. Let's do it. So I'm going to take you there tomorrow, and I'm going to. It'll be the first time. I've never drove to Edinburgh myself, so well, it'll be me and Sophie. So that's where we're going tomorrow. Oh, Sky, you've got your date. I'm going to hear all about it on Saturday, right? And I do wish you luck. And I love you all very much. Thank you for coming in and spending this time with me this morning. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, everyone.